Yo, 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 what's up, what's up, what's up? Got another casty cast for you guys. Hope you guys are doing good. This time I got arrows S6E9X, and I'll probably just call them arrows. It might even be Eros, I don't even know, but I'm just gonna say arrows. That's how I was taught in preschool. Kokanee on the Terran. Looks like we got a middle build right off the bat. And Kokanee was saying this is he thought this was Jose, but then that Yak guy is also Jose. So it could be Dingo, could be Jose. They might be trying to trick us on playing on the same account, and because they're good friends and stuff. No, they're not. Talking to NBA, a couple people. My Bulls are doing good. Miami's really good too, though. And I guess Klay Thompson comes back today. And I wanted to just say, did I say Casty Cast? I got another Casty Cast? I did say Casty Cast. I just got back from the gym. I did not want to go at all. Got it in. Put some David Goggins on. Get that inspiration. And yeah, I got to it. So this game's already going to start off pretty aggressive. We got that middle build and that nice early scout. And yeah, my New Year's resolution is to start working out again and getting my leg back. And RJB, you said something about it started with a T. A little micro action here. This might be a Korean though, just the way that he was micro in that. But RGB, you say something, and I think I saw more plates, more dates. That guy, he's got like a couple million. He was on Joe Rogan. He was talking about it too. And let me know if that's what you were talking about. It was like, it's like Terran. It's not. It's like Terran or something like that. I don't know. It's some workout stuff. And thinking of taking something, nothing crazy. I already take pre-workout C4. So anyways, let's get right into the game. That's my pre-game talk. We got a couple zealots coming in here. Miami definitely is a sleeper. You got a little Rhine sauce over here. Gonna micro him back. Got observers in here. So gonna build that bunker out here. And I also think Kokanee is the great escape. And he's also been doing good too. Little micro action. And gonna build another bunker. Yeah, this is kind of how Great Escape was playing his TvP against, I think it was Yak. I watched the replay actually, so I can't cast it. So these guys are gonna get caught up here, it looks like, and gonna micro back. There's that second bunker. That TvP was really good too, even though Kokanee lost. He had a chance to win that one. I thought he was for sure gonna die way earlier. So, little micro. Let's see how the cannon rush is up here. You got two cannons right here. No one in these bunkers. Gonna probably throw these three guys in there. So a lot of Marines right here. I don't see an academy. And here's another bunker. And let's see if there's your first gas for Eros S6. Maybe I'll just call them S6. 60. I don't know. S6, almost 69, but it's not. And usually a lot of Koreans use arrows. Pro Koreans. There's your factory. So, gonna lose this bunker, but he's fine with that because he's got the factory coming. Not too much pressure with this cannon rush. Let's see if the academy's on the way. Yeah, and it's already about 4/5 done. So, yeah, I think the Heat are good this year. Gonna try to take out that cannon. Gonna cancel it, so that was a good job right there. And there was a quick pause. Hopefully that doesn't corrupt this replay. I don't know who's out for the Heat. So, gonna micro. Let's see, here is your double gas. There's the extra nexus, so not going all in. Let's see if no command center yet for Kokanee. And Kokanee's actually been playing a little bit this season. On ones, I think he's 17-4, and then like I said, I think he has that Smurf account, the Great Escape. I don't think I'm blowing any cover right there. I think that's for sure him. And that counts like 27 and 4 or something like that. So playing against top players, still being a top player, playing at 250 APM. So picking up his APM. His firebat's gonna get lost in the mix. Oh, he's gonna save him. So saved his little fat booty. So now I'm gonna actually, he might stim up, and no, I think he's just gonna keep just kind of move out, get his choke, and then once those tanks come out, he'll get a choke, and then really kind of choke up really hard. So, and there's your stim. Gonna take out that SCV. Let's see if Templars are on the way, or I mean DTs. So robotics, yeah. So he's actually gonna go for, probably gonna go for DTs, and he's got the robotics facility. So then he might go for straight into quick drops. Gonna be good for Kokanee to maybe get some tank drops off. We'll see. Here's that first tank. Let's see how close Siege is. Siege is a little bit over halfway done. So Kokanee handled that mid build pretty easily. So, and he's got a really good Terran. I've always thought his Terran was really good. I always thought his Protoss wasn't that good, but it never really loses. So, I don't know. There's RJB. Yeah, he was talking about something. I think it was like Turkenstone or something like that. We'll see. So quick push out, and there's your DT's gonna maybe slide these guys up here. You might be able to take this out. There's only one turret back here, so this is gonna possibly do some damage. This guy's gonna see. He's gonna see it right away, so gonna actually have good reaction time. Gonna try to take out this turret right here, and he's gonna be able to take out this turret. And actually, he's not going to. So, figured that turret was gonna finish up. And let's see what the vision is. There's his vision, and gonna run this guy on the side. Getting Storm upgraded and taking out that SCV right there. Let's see what Kokanee's vision is. So he sees the pylon right there, and he's at 79 supply. Eros is at 75. So Kokanee doing a good job here. He's got an extra command center, getting his comsat. Probably will be getting that upgrade, these two upgrades pretty soon. He's got the gas for it. He's got a little bit of defense right here. And we'll see what Eros progresses into. There's a DT right here. Might take out this guy right here. He's waiting for it. I think he's going to take this out once he sees it. And Kokanee, I think, knows. There we go. Oh, I think he shot his own guy. So good job there by Kokanee. Now we got a Reaver in here, so we're going to see some Reaver Shuttle Micro. But there's tanks here, so I don't think that's going to be too strong. And I think Eros is just going to start massing up. So he's going to start building, going for drops, and then also going for probably build in the middle, maybe a bunch of gateways. There it is. Turkish Stera. I don't even know how to say it. Yeah. And I think it's legal. So RJB's a big workout guy. So I used to be, but been slacking a little bit. So now Kokanee's gonna take his choke, build a couple of depots up here. This is probably gonna be a bunker. Let me double check. I am. Yeah. Oh, this drop's coming in. And he stepped it out, the Reaver. Alright, guys, I'll stop talking to people. And I'll make sure I'm all about the cast. So I'm going to probably put a depot right there. Get this fully walled off. Oh, he's going to put it right here. And then he's going to put it... Okay. Nice, smart little move right there by Kokanee. It's just better. You just get more... It's better that way. I don't know how to explain it, I guess. It's just... It's walled off. I don't know how to describe it. So, here's your gateways coming from Eros. You got 5 gateways right there. It's probably going to build there a bunch of robotics and just go for a bunch of drops. So, going to continue Whoops. Gonna continue to keep dropping Kokanee. It's already 10 minutes in the game. You got double upgrades for Kokanee. And let's move out a little bit. So we got 3 gateways here. Scan coming down. And gonna see the tech. And gonna see that he can't really drop unless he goes around this side. And then we also have some depots over here. So gonna continue to build those turrets on the side. More scans coming down. And I think I missed him. Killing his own bunker right there to get rid of it. Gonna kill this bunker as well so he can start building. Let's see how close those upgrades are. That first one's getting a little bit close. Let's see what Eros is. He's going for his mass drop up here. And I like PVT, TvP on this map. I don't really like it that much on the Korean map. I like it on the SCW map. It gets kind of boring on the Korean map, I feel like. So we got 5 robotics here. And continuing to build up his base. Let's see what's in these shuttles right here. A lot of Templars here. So about 4, I think, at least. Let's see if Kokanee's got a bunker. He does have a bunker back here, building another command center. And gonna snipe out one of those shuttles. And he's gonna pull as well. Let's see if he sniped out all the right ones. So no Templars are gonna get dropped there. And not gonna lose any SCVs. So now he's at 65 SCVs. Eros is at 138 or 72. He supplies at 138. Putting at 200 APM, 210. He just spiked up to 240. So, and he's probably gonna spike up his supply as well. And he's got 3 Stargates. I do think this is Jose. I think Jose. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I think this is Jose. Dingo drops a little bit more, but he drops more with 1 or 2 shuttles. I think Jose drops more with more shuttles and bigger drops, but less consistent. Taking out some of his turrets. Now Kokanee getting a full base. Maybe he's going to get a nuke. It looks like he's got a covert ops. Getting these double upgrades right here. That one upgrade probably finished. Yeah. So he's got one upgrade right there. Let's see what the upgrades are for Eros here. Here comes a drop though. Let's see what's in here. And he's probably just going to drop it right. Dropping some of the Zealots right there. And going to just drop a lot right here. All Zealots. I don't see any Templars. And going to run out of there. So not really going to do too much damage right there. And might even go for carriers somewhat soon. Let's see what the upgrades are for the bio. Level 1 on the attack. So level 1 on attack for Eros here. And so here is another factory. So he's got 4 factories. And he's probably just going to continue to build up his base. Kokanee's not much of a player to lift these up. He usually gets a lot of Marines and with his tanks. So we'll see if that's what he usually likes to do. He's got his vessel right here in case there's a recall of some sort. Scan coming down. Scan in the middle. See if there's gonna be a bunch of cannons in the middle, and then he's gonna know he's up against he'll be up against carriers. So 3. Here's our double Arbiter Tribunal. And another big drop. So all the drops have basically failed for Eros here. But he'll just continue to keep dropping. And we'll see what Kokanee does. You got 2K in the bank for Coke. And then 2,500 for S6 Eros. And here comes a drop. Not going to pull. A little bit late. There's your Templar. And he was at... Ooh, I think he lost. And another storm. 2 more storms coming down. And that was a pretty... decent storm. Good pull, but pretty decent storm right there. I'd say you got about 30 SCVs. And there's a lot of gateways for Eros here. So 5. Another scan coming down. Scanning, looking for, seeing if there's an expo of carriers anywhere. But usually with 3 Stargates, that's usually just going to be... that's just going to be Arbiters usually. So EMP getting upgraded. And just going to stay with... He's using all of his scans pretty nicely. So just going to stay with no nukes or anything. And just going to continue to build up his base. 101 upgrades. Here's the expo of Stargates here. 4 Stargates. Another scans coming down, so really using his scans nicely. And not sure why he scanned here. Maybe if he's looking for a drop, maybe was right there. He's looking for the drop right there. But here's the drop right here. And gonna pick up those Templars. Looks like he's gonna try to drop this side. I don't see any Corsairs. Looks like we might get an attack from both players. So gonna go for the attack. Kokanee's gonna go for the attack. Nice storm right there. A couple fire bets in there. 1-2 upgrades for Kokanee. And looks like he's gonna try to sneak this drop. Maybe he's just gonna try to drop over the front. We'll see. Not completely sure. There's just no Corsairs with it, so they will die to the turrets pretty easily. 101 upgrades. So Kokanee's upgrades are crushing it right now. So I don't think he should go with this drop right here. Ooh, miss storm right there. But here comes that drop, and he's gonna try to sneak it in. Actually, yeah, just drop it right here. Go for that frontal attack. And Kokanee's at 180 supply, 184 supply for arrows. I'm just going to start probably calling him Jose. And he's slowly busting through here. Kokanee having to start pulling some of his guys, some of his Marines from up here. He's got 1-2 upgrades. Let's see if Jose's already going to start the carriers. Not yet. So, he's got 1, 2, 3. He's got 8 factories here, 2 Stargates. He's got a lot of room right here, a lot of space. Here's your ghosts for carriers. Also can snipe out lockdown shuttles as well. So we'll see if that's what he does. And another scan's coming down, looking for. He's gonna see that drop right there. So doing a really nice job seeing these drops, spending his money pretty nicely. He's at 93 SCVs maxed out, and so probably gonna go right for the attack real soon. He's got pretty good upgrades as well. 2-2, and he's already on. He's been doing a good job with his upgrades. Here's that frontal attack. This guy doesn't have enough energy to storm. And 2 more factories coming down. He's probably just going to get maybe 8 more factories. We'll see. He's got the vessel right here to do some EMP action. Here's that drop coming up here. And this one's going to get through. And he's going to probably try to drop. Ooh, and some lockdown coming down. So a little bit late, but able to lock down some of these shuttles. And not really going to lose too many of his SCVs. I think he lost about 14. Ooh. Somehow he lost a lot more. I don't know if it was splash damage. He lost about 40 SCVs right there. So that's actually going to hurt him a little bit. He's at 1,000 minerals, but he's been spending his money really nicely. I want to put that D&D on. And so we're going to get rid of that shuttle right there. And now Kokanee going to be building back up his SCVs. We'll see if he goes for maybe Valkyries as well. Needs to get maybe 2 more armories for... Maybe he'll get 1 more armory. Doesn't really necessarily need it because this is going to be finishing. Here's your scans coming down. You got the carriers, so he knows he's up against carriers. And let's see what the front of... Here's a drop coming in. Going to just drop some Zealots. And I think just getting rid of them. But there's a lot of cannons up here. There's an Arbiter too, so we'll be able to easily stasis, as I like to say, freeze Kokanee's units. So, and that'll be able to buy him some time. We'll see if an EMP comes right here though. Kokanee might see that opportunity to EMP right here. I only see 1 Arbiter. Let's see if these are carriers as well. Corsairs right here. So gonna make some Corsairs. Gonna continue with the drops. There's 3 Templars. Nice little drop on the side. So he's gonna storm right there. So nice little drop right there. That one's gonna get sniped out, but starting to move out here. So this is a pretty intense game. Here's your Arbiter. Gonna do some freeze action. Probably freeze right here. There's your freeze. And there's those 3 gateways. Factories. So probably going to build a few more factories. He's using his barracks to build the ghosts. And going to try to move out here. This is 5 carriers. No more carriers are on the way. Maxed out just about. Eros is. Jose is. And 2-1-2 upgrades. Let's see what his upgrades are on his air. Gonna get rid of some of his probes. He's at 10k. Usually at 10k you want to get rid of your probes. There's a droppity drop. One Templar in there. That one's, oh, it got sniped out. And some lockdown action. There's your Templars, and oh, they're not gonna get a storm off. That would have been pretty big if we got that storm off right there. And working his way out of here. So this is all tanks though. So once those couriers finish their interceptors, they probably will be able to take this out. I'm guessing Goliaths are gonna have to get made. Some rates are getting made right now. Actually, there's some rates over here as well. And three upgrades. Here's those carriers. Let's see the interceptors. 1 upgrade on the attack. So gonna use those carriers. Probably gonna taking out that vessel really nicely. And we'll see maybe another stasis once that gets up to 100. But this is only 5 carriers. So gonna take out all these tanks. Here's your rates, and I don't see any observers here. So that's why he's getting the Corsairs for the rates. And gonna bring all the ghosts over here, and they can lock down the carriers really nicely. And Kokanee pushing out pretty quickly here, trying to end this using the rates right here. Gonna take out the Arbiter. Ooh, nice storm right there. That really hurt a lot of the rates, so he wasn't able to take out the Arbiter. Here's your ghosts. I like to call them ghosty ghosts. I don't know why I like to put Y's on everything. It's just fun. So you got the ghosts right here. So we'll see if we get some lockdown. Probably want to try to lock down the arbs first and then lock down the carriers. But these tanks did a lot of damage. Took out all these cannons in the middle. You got a couple Rhinies in the middle. More carriers. This looks like 6. Yeah, 6 carriers right there. So he's going to have a total. There's your lockdown on the Arbiter. And another lockdown on an Arbiter. There's one more Arbiter. And he's just going to keep moving forward. Look at all these ghosties. And getting vulture speed. So probably going to maybe lay some mines or something. There's your observers though. So finally going to have the observers. So now Kokanee going to have to start trying to get probably some Goliaths as well. But he continues to get tanks and rates. And I always liked Valkyries against carriers, but it's kind of a preference thing. Some people like to go rates and then they try to snipe out the observers. And then also ghosts are good. I've seen players do both. So like I said, it's kind of like a preference. But all this is going to go down. Jose's going to have a lot of carriers right here. 8 at least. Let's see if it'll let me click. So 9. They're going to try to go after. Ooh, nice stasis right there by Jose. 2 more carriers. Another carrier here. And he's got a pretty big army right now. Maxed out at 60. Just about 60 proba dobes. And I don't see any Goliaths. So there's the first Goliath for Kokanee. And he's starting to get his air upgrades as well. So, and it looks like a boxing is going to happen from Jose here. Another carrier coming in here to meet his buddies. Doing his thing. These guys are frozen. They're probably going to unstasis right real soon. It's been about time. And the scan coming down just in time to try to... He's going to try and snipe out the observers if he can. Took out one. Oh, he's... And he... Did he? I don't know what he took out. Took out the Arbiter. So he's able to take out the Arbiter. So nice job there by Kokanee. So able to not lose all of... There's your Valkyrie. Able to not lose all of his rates right there. And let's see what the upgrades are. Level 2 upgrades now. And so he's going to go with tanks and ghosts. Interesting choice. The only thing with ghosts is they get stormed, they get owned. I'm going to siege up. Here's your carriers coming over. Look at all of these turrets right here. Scan coming down. Get a little bit better vision for his turrets. And he might bring those ghosts up there. Yeah, he's going to bring them all the way back. He's probably going to try to lock down a lot of these ghosts right here. This is a nice TvP. We might see a recall right here. Ooh, if you can recall, that'd be huge. There's not much to recall. Gonna pull that guy back. Almost took that out with the rates. And building some turrets inside his base right here. Here's your ghosts. And gonna pull back. He took out a lot of those turrets. I'm guessing Kokanee is gonna pull some of his SCVs over here. And he's gonna continue to push out here. And gonna use these carriers to take out all these tanks. Nice little move right there with the Zealot to put it right in the middle. Get that splash damage on a lot of those tanks. And 1 SCV, 2 SCVs. He's got the command center over the main, so we'll see if he loses his main this game. A lot of times with the carriers, they sneak in there and then they get the main. And here comes some lockdown. Nice stasis right there. Able to stasis and lockdown. So the stasis came first, then the lockdown right there. I love seeing players that use the lockdown. A lot of players don't use the lockdown in a TvP, and it's so strong. Look at all these carriers that can't do anything. And now Kokanee can continue his mass. Use his raids to try to snipe out these observers, but there's a lot of observers here, so I don't think they will get sniped out. I think he needs to go with Valkyries and Goliaths. There's a couple, 3 Valkyries right here, 4 Valkyries right there. And hasn't really built this back up yet. He knows all the carriers are right here, so he's just going to try to take all this out. And sieging these guys up. Here's a drop, possibly. Got 3 shuttles, another lockdown coming down. Another lockdown. And going to try to take out that Arbiter, which he does. The stasis came out just in time. This reminds me of that Mong verse. Was it Sasu? The stasis would come just in time. And that saved the day. Look at all these Valkyries, though. See, these are going to crush the carriers. And Eros might get rid of another 12 Probodobes just to build a few more carriers. Yeah, look at these. Excuse me. Look at all these Valkyries. They crush it. Let's watch these carriers go down quickly. Very, very quickly. Nice stasis right there. I don't know where that Arbiter was at, though, to stasis that. Must have got killed. I didn't completely see it. So, gonna pull these carriers back. Does not want to get these guys locked down anymore. But here comes your Valkyries. They're unstasised. And 1, 2 upgrades. Nice storm right on the Valkyries. And let's see if a few more Arbiters are on the way. Not yet. So, gonna just continue to build the cannons in the middle. There's a lot of carriers right here. And they look like they have all their interceptors. So, here he's getting rid of another 12 Probodobes, it looks like. And he might use those to get maybe 5 or 6 Zealots. And he might be able to just bust through the front. But this has not been rebuilt. So there are some Zealots here. So he does have some Zealots. 333 upgrades. Here's that attack. This is going to be a massive attack. And there's a lockdown. Where's this guy? This guy's going to probably lock down. He's got 150 energy. Yeah, this guy did 2 lockdowns, I think. And he locked down an interceptor. On accident. And here comes a droppity drop. It's got Reavers in it. It's got Zealots. So, gonna go with a droppity drop. Might be Templars in here. Not sure. And we'll see if Kokanee sees it. Doesn't look like he sees it. And nice drop right here. Reaver. There is a Reaver in there. Gonna get the left side. Kokanee down to 4330 SCV. So, this Reaver doing a nice job. So, really good job there by Eros here. Jose. I do think that Jose needs to build some more gateways. Maybe just in the middle. But this Reaver's still in here doing some damage. And Kokanee lost all of his SCVs, so he's in some trouble. And gonna have to pull this. I think this guy's gonna go down. This guy is getting ahead of himself. He's trying to be a hero. Oh, yeah, he figured I'm not gonna be a hero. Get me out of there. Don't be a hero in battle. Tell other people, you go up the hill, dude. You go up the hill. Check it out. Check it out for me. Don't be a hero. That's what one of my buddies always told me. But these guys are 2 heroes together going to get smoked. So, goodbye to them. Let's see if some Arbiters are getting made. Yeah, 3 Arbiters on the way. And he's going to go with another droppity drop. So, doing a nice job. Jose's got a pretty nice PVT. I haven't really seen too much of his PVT, and I'm hoping for the SCW tournament. Rabbit was asking to play today, and he's got to play Dingo and Fuji. So here comes some Corsairs, gonna pull those guys back. They took a lot of damage right there from those Valkyries, and this is gonna go down. And we'll see if that drop. Here comes your lockdown. This guy's gonna probably get a couple lockdowns in. He's trying to figure it out. He's trying to figure it out. Get it? Oh, smashed. Here comes that droppity drop. But these guys are on hold position. And Not going to get... Oh, there's a couple... Nice storm on the Valkyries right there. Huge storm. These guys took it like a champ on the chin. And now finally Kokanee's getting his minerals. So he has not been mining for a long time. It helps him get more supply, but he's going to run out of minerals somewhat soon. Starting to build. There's a scan coming down. Checking this out. He's going to see those observers right there. Coming in a little bit late. Doesn't have speed on the observers. And they're going to take splash damage. And one of them's going to go down. So, and here comes a frontal attack with a bunch of zealots. So Arrow's putting on the pressure. Going to keep going over here. Might try to stasis these guys if he can. He's got 100 energy. And going to keep trying to bust through the front. But I think his best bet would be to try to get a recall right here. But Kokanee's starting to build up his side pretty nicely. And here comes another drop from Jose. And he lost a lot of his carriers, so I hope I didn't miss it too much. Did he just bring them all in here? Because he's down. He's building a bunch of new carriers and Corsairs. I don't think so. I think he's just going to switch. He's switching into... Here comes a big drop. I think he's switching into... These guys are... He's going to have to go around that drop and going to see it. And that splash damage is going to be too huge. Not going to be able to get anything off. I think he's switching into ground units now. And when you switch into ground units, you lose your money real quickly. So he's going to use ground units and Corsairs, it looks like. A couple carriers are going to pop out of here, so... Now he's going to try something a little bit different. Look at all these tanks, though. Kokanee might just go right on the offensive. He's got a lot of Valkyries and tanks. That's always a good option. And he's going to have some ghosts in here to lock down. So he's going to start pushing out right here. This is what he sees. Oh, a recall came down right here. And there's a couple Templars in here. So going to lose all of his turrets, I think. And going to siege up some of these tanks right here. There's your first storm. Storm on the Valkyries. And actually not going to do too much damage there. So going to be A-okay. These guys are trying to take out the front. Took out a decent amount of the cannons. Might see a storm come down right here. Yeah. So doing a nice job with the storms. And here is another set of carriers. 7 carriers. They're full health. And scan coming down. Scanning this. He sees that expo right there. And now you're going to see that frontal attack. But these guys don't have all their interceptors. Ooh, nice. Oops. Nice disruption web right there. Making these tanks unusable right there. I don't know if this guy's not able to shoot either. So that is a good strategy. I would disruption web all of these if I could. Or you can disruption web these guys right here. Recall. And then just wreck some havoc. But there are these ghosts that have been doing some crazy damage. I wonder, guys, let me know in the comments, if you disruption web a ghost and he's under there, can he do a lockdown? I'm guessing no. So that would be a good idea. Maybe disruption web the ghosts. And then your carriers are kind of safe. So just thinking of that right now. So going to go with the frontal attack. Here comes your Valkyries. Nice storm on the Valkyries. And I think he lost about 6 of them right there. I'm going to lose all of them. And look at all these tanks right here for Kokanee. 47 probes, 59 SCVs. And there's your disruption web right there. I'm going to just start taking out the turrets on the side. But Kokanee is just going to keep trying to move out here. There's a lot of units right here. We'll see if another drop gets queued up from Jose. Going to siege up all of these guys right here. Another scan coming down. Gonna see that he's not making any more carriers, so it's probably gonna be carriers. It's gonna be a half carrier, half ground unit attack. So that's probably what's gonna happen. Looks like he's probably gonna recall, I think. So he's gonna maybe attack here and then recall. We got rates now, so we're gonna transition into rates, taking out his own pylon on accident right there. And here comes the attack. And he's going to cloak these guys. Kokanee going to cloak these guys up. Here's a droppity drop coming in here. And going to sneak this one right on through. This is the distraction with the interceptors. And then the drop can fly right on through. There's your Templar. And he needs to try to get in there. Kokanee slowly moving. He's got 59 all the way down to 43. This guy might get another storm off. He doesn't have enough energy. Now he's going to try to attack the main, but you can't because it's unclickable. But doing some damage. Got to bring over the wraiths to finish helping out. A lot of ghosts right here. So keeping the 4 barracks so he can keep making ghosts. And let's see what the upgrades of air are. Yeah, fully upgraded except for the plating. I'm going to continue to use these guys, these carriers, take out some of these turrets, and we'll see if Jose just continues to mass drop. Looks like a recall might come in here. I think that's his best option, is to try to just recall in here. Some scans coming down. And these guys aren't going to be able to get used. Nice stasis right there just in time. He was almost baiting it, waiting for it. But these guys don't have any interceptors left. And let's see if more carriers. Nope. So there's a lot of units. And Jose is still keeping his money up. So I guess he can get rid of maybe, I'd say six of his Probodobes if he wants. Kokanee at 47 SCVs. He's got 3K, 7K in the bank. He can maybe pull his left side of gas. Here comes a drop. Probably just going to drop his units right here. Got the lockdown just a second too late right there. And some zealots are going to get dropped in here. I think he's just going to keep trying to drop more zealots and go for the attack. Here's an observer right here. He's got all these guys right here, so he could maybe recall, but I think he's been using it on a stasis. This might be a recall. This guy could recall right here. Here comes your wraith, so going to take out that arbiter real quick, and then it got stasis. Took out the wrong arbiter, so stasising that really nicely. And now Kokanee might just unsiege and start going for the attack, but here comes a frontal attack. And frontal attack. And here's a drop coming in here, sneaking in here. Ooh, is he gonna get the drop off? Locked it down. So really nice job there by Kokanee. Really, really nice job there. And microing these carriers back and forth a little bit. And I think Kokanee's gonna unsiege these guys and just start going for the attack. He's maxed out. And he's got a combination of Valkyries and wraiths over here. Gonna start building some more turrets again. These guys are gonna be unstasis real soon. He's got the Corsairs right here. Gonna pull those guys. Perfect timing. He was ready for it. And so he's got a lot of wraiths and a few Valkyries, I think, over here. And here comes the attack. And gonna try to stasis. He's trying to stasis those, and he's gonna pull back a little bit. And gonna just keep microing back and forth, taking out that ghost right there. Here is a wraith chilling. There's your 3 observers. I think he needs to get observer speed. He still hasn't got an observer speed, Jose. And here comes that stasis. Oh, we got the lockdown first. This is a great, great game. Able to get that lockdown. Gonna try to lock down another one with this ghost right here, a carrier. And that was clutch. So now he might unsiege and go for the attack. But here comes this minor attack from Jose. He's got 18K in the bank. Here comes some more nice lockdown. So it's frontal attack and then side attack. I'm surprised he hasn't recalled over here. This guy's going to get a nice little lockdown in maybe. And going to start pushing out the front. This guy might get a storm off. He could get 2 storms off if he wants. And this whole side is really getting taken out. This is going to get taken out by the turrets right here. Lockdown coming in handy. Here's that storm. Got 2 storms off, 12 kills. I don't know if he got all 12 kills right there, but it's a lot of kills. Artosis always says that storms are OP overpowered, I think. So now I'm going to try to start taking out the front here. These Valkyries are going to be really good against these interceptors, though. So I don't think he's really going to be able to do too much. And here comes some raids. Might try to... He's going to go right after the carriers. They took out 2. Maybe take out 3. Taking out 3. There's a nice storm on the rates right there. So he's going to come back for more. Feasting 4. He's feasting right there. So good job there by Kokanee. And now 20k in the bank for Jose. So he can really get rid of some of his probes. Maybe just get rid of all of them. Go all in. It's 40 minutes in the game. Go all in, you know. You're not busting. And just go for a huge recall. And I saw Gensei ball up his recall somehow. I don't know how he did it. Maybe it's like shift, move, shift, move, shift, move. And then they just keep getting balled up. And then you can recall a huge amount. Way more than just your normal, your average. So gonna start moving out here. Kokanee gonna start moving out here. And I think an EMP came down, so really nice job. Got that EMP off. And slowly pushing his way out. Took out a cannon over there. And I haven't seen another drop. There's a, I think we're gonna see a Reaver drop. Possibly from Jose here. And still playing at 200 and 170 APM for these players. We see that Buell will go all the way down to, I've seen him go all the way down to 130 APM in a longer game. So that's why these guys are able to compete with the Koreans. Another lockdown, 2 lockdowns coming in. So that is going to get rid of 16 interceptors, which is huge. They got a couple Reavers, so he might go for a Reaver recall. We'll see. And let's see. Kokanee going to keep making those ghosts. Maybe going to make some Goliaths. Yeah, he's going to make some Goliaths as well. So just trying to move out here. Now going all the way down to 140 APM. Let's see if this is more carriers. 2 more carriers right there. And just going to keep trying to siege out. All these cannons are gone, so we can just kind of go right for the attack. There are these Reavers right here. Getting rid of some of his pros. Might get rid of all of them. He's at 48. And we'll see how low he goes. How low can he go on these Probodobes? And some Valkyries coming out here. Going to crush this for sure. And the Goliaths are helping out. A lot of tanks. 37 probes. And here comes, is this the Reaver drop? Well, I don't think there's anything in these. So just getting rid of those on accident, I think. We'll see if he makes some more shuttles. Then we'll know if that was an accident or on purpose. Gonna try to snipe out the Arbiter right here. So almost gonna get it pretty injured. So good job there by Cokesters. And I think he's gonna stasis right here. Might get a nice stasis right there. Pulling it back just in time. Beautiful job there by Kokanee. Really, really nice TvP action right here. So playing this one really, really nicely. And now he's just going to continue to just pump out. He's got this guy's going to, this guy's going to lock down. I thought this guy was going to go right into the cannons. He got 2 lockdowns in, I think. And he got the Arbiter. So really nice job. Here's our recall. And my EMP's got the vessel there. Kokanee always got smart. Is he not going to see it though? Oh, and he got the recall off. So nice recall. He's going to EMP. If he EMPs these guys are going to be gone. And going to run these guys in and go after the probes. They get splash damage. Or after the SCVs, they get splash damage. He should just go right after the SCVs to take out all the SCVs. Oh, there he is. He is taking them out. Took out some of them. He's trying to take out the top. The Reavers are coming in here trying to take out some more SCVs. Nice job there by Jose. And now he's somehow clicking the main. And I'm not sure if he's actually getting the main right here. It's almost impossible to click. I think he might have got the main. We'll see if, yeah, they're going to see it. He got the main. So he got the main. So good job there by Jose. Kokanee going to start moving out here. Here comes a stasis. A freezy deezy. And this guy can get a storm off if he wants, but he didn't feel like it. And so this is a really nice game right here. I am liking it. It's all action for sure. And the SCV count is 41 for Kokanee. And he's 5k. He's got a lot of gas, so it's not going to hurt him too bad. That's the one thing. When you lose your main as a Terran, it really hurts your gas usually. Because these guys have to go all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. So you'd have to kill all this and then build a command center over here. So we'll check on his gas in a little bit. He's going to keep slowly trying to move out here. He's basically maxed out. So is Jose. Some lockdowns. Going to get those arbiters really, really nicely. And this is why a lot of players say that Kokanee cannot... He wouldn't compete with the Koreans. And he already has shown in past seasons that he has. And then also, I mean, he doesn't even ones that much. And he is doing a heck of a job this game. So I'm a fan of Kokanee. I think he's a really good player, and he's pretty chill too. Like, just, I mean, people just are annoying with him. I feel like they're like, oh my god, you don't play the Koreans and stuff. Like he just doesn't play as competitively as he used to, so he just doesn't really care, you know. So which is cool. I respect that. But he is getting low on his money now. So 25 probes. So Jose is gonna go all out. Might even want to get rid of more of his probes. He's got a few guys mining gas. He's got a lot of gas in the bank. Kokanee getting low on his probe count. A couple Reavers getting used here. He's got the Valkyries. He's starting to pull out here, building some turrets as well. Gonna lose that SCV right there though. And this guy might not make it. He's gonna make it just in time. And a lockdown on a Reaver before that guy got smoked. He did his job though. He did his job. Gonna micro these guys a little bit back, and this is a lot of zealots here. We're gonna pull these guys back because this is just too congested. Some scans coming down. I think he's looking to see if there's any carriers. He's gonna see this kind of wide open. And I don't know where all the units are. Yeah, they're making all carriers right now. So the carriers are going to be a little bit late. Maybe. We'll see. He's got the Valkyries here for the carriers. They're interceptors. And he's just going to keep pushing out this tank. Some cannons coming down from Eros. And Eros is basically all in here. He's going to keep trying to make more Zealots. As many Zealots as he can. Maybe a few Templars. He's got an Arbiter right here, which has some energy. Making Reavers as well. He's got 3 Reavers, so he's going to go with Zealots, Reavers, and Carriers, and an Arbiter. Let's see if he's making 3 more Arbiters. It's not going to let me see. There is an Arbiter. So he is making some more Arbiters as well. So I like that combination. This is a lot of tanks. Kokanee spending his money as best as he can after losing his main here. And he's got these guys just chilling. And we'll see if he scans this. Here's your carriers. They all just arrived. Carriers have arrived. 10, 9. So we got 9 carriers right there. And we'll see some lockdowns. These guys are waiting to feast. You got the vessel right here to EMP. Possibly try to EMP the carriers as well as the Arbiter. And he's slowly working his way out of here. So this is going to get a nice shot off that. And here's your Arbiter going to get the stasis off. We'll see if he tries to lock that down. We'll see if he saw that. He's going to see that these guys got stasis. So he's going to know that they're... And he's going to get the stasis on the vessel. So really nice job there. So these guys are going to be... He's going to have to use some scans right here. Let's see. He's probably got... Yeah, he's got all of his scans. He's got 4 scans on this one, not this one. I think he has that one just hotkeyed. And there's your lockdown right there. Going to try to lock down the other Arbiter if he can. I don't see a ghost. Somewhere he's in there. But he's slowly working his way into Jose's base right here. Jose or Eros, whoever he is, or Mandingo. But he's a Smurfy D Smurf McGee. And that Arbiter is going to get unstasis, unfreezed. Or that's a new one. That's a new one right there. And these guys are doing some work. They're in that hold position. That's what you want to do. Just put them in hold position. And they just... kill all the interceptors really nicely. You don't want them to really just attack the carriers. Just take out all the interceptors really nicely. And probably try to take out that Arbiter though. It's pretty low. It's got... Yeah, it's really, really low. It's going to survive. He did take it out. So nice job there by Kokanee. And Kokanee's still under about 500 minerals. But this is... Look at these. Building all these turrets in the middle. They're going to do great against the interceptors here. And he's got some Goliaths. He's got the tanks. And we'll see if maybe... I don't know what the game plan is going to be for Jose here. Not sure. He's got some Corsairs that just finished up. But look at this. Is just... You got Wraiths in here. You got turrets. You got Valkyries. It's just too much. You got Goliaths. He's I thought he was repairing. He's building a turret. Nice storm right there on the Wraiths though. So we got maybe 1 or 2. Going to continue to just make all Goliaths here. Send out some Marines. That's the one thing that Kokanee does is he makes Marines as well. Marines are good against interceptors. A lot of players don't like to make Marines at this late in the game. Because they usually just give up all of their barracks. So here comes your carriers. And these guys aren't going to really be able to do too much. We'll see if Kokanee attacks this first or if he tries to go right after the main. Here comes some scans coming down. Gonna see. Ooh, he's gonna see. I think he already EMP'd this guy, so good job there by Kokanee. I don't see a vessel though. Let's back that up. These guys are in hold position. He's just slowly working his way in. Nice. He's going to drop some zealots on these tanks right here. But he's just slowly working his way in methodically. And he's got some guys right here. The one thing, if Jose, I'm just kind of seeing this now, or realizing this now. If Jose went for a drop and he dropped Kokanee, that could be the game. That would be a game ender, I think. But he's just been getting pressured so hard. And a lot of players that, I mean, the players that play like this, I mean, you know that when you're just getting pressured this much, sometimes you're just not thinking about going for a drop. You're just trying to survive and not lose your main base. So it's really hard to do. But one little droppity drop right here, take out all of the SCVs, and Kokanee would be broke. He'd be broke. And he'd be a gold digger. So we got 3. I was just thinking of the Kanye West song. Yeah, this is not looking good for Jose. Looks like we got a couple arbiters, but these guys might accidentally have gone too far. Yeah, I think he didn't mean to bring those guys all the way up here. Oh, actually, he did get one stasis up, but it was a bad stasis. So this is looking not too favorable. We're going to see probably a storm from this guy. Going to try to get a storm off, and he does get a nice little storm off right there. But Kokanee just going to keep sending in the units. He is under 200 supply. Here comes a couple more carriers. Eros is down to under 1k, and he's going to have to start making some probes and he's down to under 200 on his supply for his because he's lost his pylons as well. So just the unit combination from Kokanee has been perfect. Really, really well done. Marines. He's even made a medic. Tanks, Goliaths, Wraiths, and Valkyries. He's scanning all the other expo spots, looking to see if there is an expo of gateways or carriers. Using his lockdown really, really nicely. And here comes a stasis. I think that'll be a beautiful stasis if it gets off. I don't know if it didn't work, I don't think. And using a disruption web. There's just so many different things to think about. Using a disruption web, trying to stasis, but then it's just counter, counter, counter. StarCraft is almost like chess in a way, I feel like. Ooh, nice. I have not seen this. Now, I don't think these guys are able to use interceptors, though. They're just able to just be there. And here comes another stasis. Gonna try to get it off, and he does get it off. So nice little stasis right there from Jose. Gonna move these carriers out here. And gonna try to put them right in front. And let's see what that looks like to Kokanee. Whoops. Yeah. So I don't think they get cloaked. So these guys, look at these guys. I mean, even the Marines, he's microed them back, and he stemmed them. Nice job there by Kokanee. He is such a good player. Look at this. You got 4 arbiters right here trying to stasis as much as they can. See if he's got carriers over here. Might try to make an expo maybe, but there's nowhere really to make an expo. And he does have one robotics facility, but Kokanee's slowly pushing his way up. Another Valkyrie coming on over. He's got 68 SCVs, so he's able to make his SCVs. I think he made a few more, but I'm not completely sure. He's at 2k in the bank. And I think that's going to be the GG. This is 12 carriers, though, so he might just try to... Look at all these Marines right here. These Marines are going to feast on these interceptors. And there's a guy right here going to storm. Going to miss the storm. This guy could get a storm off right on these guys. We'll see. This guy might get a storm off. You might notice it. And these guys would all go down. Nice stasis right there. I would suck to get stasis as a Marine. Actually, I think it might be good. Because then you can't die to storm. But then, if everybody dies around you, you're screwed. You're like, oh shit. So, it's looking like a GG McGee pretty soon. Taking out that Arbiter right there really nicely. And gonna just keep sending over the units. Trying to stasis as much as he can. Turrets are going to continue to get built and just basically building further and further. Look at how much he progressed into. So he progressed here, then he progressed here, and now he's progressing into here and slowly working his way up into the main of Jose. Really, really nice. Both players played this really, really nicely. I think I would have liked to see Jose do a more of a Reaver recall. That would have been a big Reaver recall. So he uses his carriers, attack the side, get rid of all these interceptors, do a recall, Reaver recall, and then sneak in a couple Templar drops if he could. And now we'll see if Kokanee moves these tanks up right about here. Probably right about here, and try to take out the Probodubs. But I think he knows he's got this one in the bank. He might go for another scan pretty soon and scan everything. Yeah, he's moving 3 tanks right here. Going to get nice and close. Going to scan this up. Taking out the left side. The probes are down to 7. It's just the left side. Just the guys getting gas. So, probably going to start scanning everywhere else, I think. But really, really nicely played. Really nice game right here. This is season 29, SCW season 29. There's the GG. Jose gonna be a nice broski and call the GG. So good game right there. Really nicely played. Kokanee still got it. So give it a like, give it a subscribe, and have a good, well, it is Sunday. I'm posting this on Sunday, so have a good Sunday if you watch it on Sunday. Have a good start of the week on Monday if you watch it on Monday. Peace.